get ready to brick wall! Tonight, we've got jazzy tunes from Ethan Freya. Then we'll get motivated by J. George Estrella. And we'll top it all off with the wonderful J.Antonette. But first, here's your host, Peter Coleman. Thank you, disembodied voice. I am thrilled to be here tonight. Why, you ask? Because this is the Emmer-effin' brick wall. That's why. And on top of being PATV's biggest and longest running open mic show, it's also a great one tonight. In fact, it's better than great. It's okay. Okay. In fact, I'm just going to get right into it. No time to waste. So let me remind our viewers to follow us on social media at PATV Brick Wall. See pictures of the show you just watched, and follow PATV Long Island on Facebook to watch us anytime we go live. Make sure to react and comment so we know you care. And if you want to be here in person to show off your talents, contact patvbrickwall@gmail.com and we sure will get you in here. Okay, coming up later, we have a really great guy named J. George. He is going to help you or your small business get through the holiday season with his tips for success. And later, we have the one, the only, J.Antonette. She's currently touring to promote her new EP, Paper Trail, out in November. Country music, you don't want to miss this one, folks. But first, we have a very talented singer-songwriter for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Freya.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Pete. I'm going to perform a couple songs tonight. This first one's called Cheap. boyfriend. I'm getting dirty like Pigpen, and I'm getting higher than Big Ben. If it's a yeah with the rest of you, if it's a no, let me take you up. Soon as you finish that solo cut. Cheap. Woo! Thank you. Okay. Next one is called Ghost. A lot of single word titles in my act. Out from under the bed. Now I'm older and afraid of being forgotten. I've become the ghost inside my head. I was young and believed for a fact I live forever. Keeping my big ego. Monsters in the garden, creeping from just beyond the edge. Now I'm older, but I still hear monsters calling. I've become the ghost inside my head. In the darkness of the alley, neath the stairway, in the shadows, I can feel it. In the water, I know it's young and I thought I saw monsters in the garden, creeping from just beyond the edge. I'm older, but I still hear monsters calling. I've become the ghost inside my head. Thank you. Okay. So, this is a new one. So, it's not going to be on any of my social media. So it's exclusive. It's exclusive TV. Here we go. It's called Not Like Him. saw his hands relax. That's a good look for you. Flannel checker, black and blue, a smile with every tooth, backpack packed for two. One more time, say it with me one more time. Just because you have his eyes, you don't have to be like him. Curse his name, let daffodils erase his grave. Just because you look the same, you don't have to be like him. 3 hours into another night, I felt the lever's bite. I saw his face ignite. That's when he appeared, frustrated ear to ear, a mask of tender fear, and just wanting out of here. One more time, say it with me one more time. Just because you have his eyes, you don't have to be like him. Curse his name, let daffodils erase his grave. Just because you look the same, you don't have to be like him. One more time, say it with me one more time. Just because you have his eyes, you don't have to be like him. Curse his name, let daffodils erase his grave. Just because you look the same, you don't have to be like him. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. This is an old one. Again, you won't find it on any of my social media, so it's exclusive. Also says dick in it, which is cool, right? Here we go. I thought you were real, ooh. But I met you online, so what was I thinking? My family all knows, they know, they know, they know. It's nothing to hide, but that's just second nature to me. Oh, dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. I thought you were hot. Got all of this love and no one to give it to. I made it all up. There's no girl at home or a home to come home to. Oh, dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. I've been looking for you and people all over. I've been thinking of you and people all over. just look at us now. I never thought that I could be the little spoon looking for you and people all over. I've been pitching the woo to people all over. I've been waiting for you and people all over. I've been waiting for you and people all over and all over. Thank you.
Ethan Frio, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, man, come on up. Oh, take one of those guys. Let's talk a little bit. I gotta say, I think that's the classiest orchestration I've ever heard with a song that included dick pic in it.
Yeah, it's a song.
Is that a song about someone who's just like trying to get laid by anybody? It doesn't matter?
About like gay dating.
Gay dating.
This song's about gay dating.
Gay dating. All right.
And receiving a bunch of dick pics, which I'm sure girls are used to, guys are used to.
Everybody, I don't.
Everybody's used to it.
I have to constantly delete all the dick pics from my phone.
I just did that today.
Oh, good for you.
It's like deleting unread emails.
Oh, that's not even mine. So you're from Spring Lake, New Jersey.
Spring Lake.
Go Spring Lake! All our viewers from Spring Lake!
Right.
We got a lot of people from Spring Lake in the house. That's awesome.
Right.
How long you been doing music?
About 10 years. Seriously, for like 5 years.
And you are classically trained.
I am on guitar, on piano, I'm self-taught.
That's pretty awesome self-teaching.
Thank you.
That's really cool, man. I like your sound too.
Oh, thank you so much.
I like your music a lot.
Awesome. Yeah.
You've been doing this professionally for a bit. You've had some recurring gigs.
I've had some gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had some gigs.
You were at the Black Trumpet?
I worked at the Black Trumpet in Spring Lake, which is like this ritzy kind of place next to an even ritzier kind of place. If you ever go...
Double Ritz. It's like a Ritz sandwich.
It is like a Ritz sandwich, and I was in between.
My favorites with peanut butter.
And it felt really good. So it's next to the Breakers Hotel. A lot of weddings take place there. The food's not so good. I played at the Black Trumpet, which is right next door. It's the Grand Victorian Hotel.
Way better food.
Way better food. Very good tilapia. It's not on the menu, but if you ask for it, you'll get it.
Wow. Secrets of the trade.
Secrets.
And you do a regular thing at Maxwell's Tavern in Hoboken.
I do. Every Tuesday night I'm there. So come down Tuesday night.
What's that show like?
It's a lot of fun. At the very end, I play in a band called the Illegal Chicas.
How many chicas are there?
It's a revolving lineup of people. It's either 6 people on stage, 3 people on stage, 12 people on stage. It's just, a lot of people, and it's always random, always different. It's pretty much whoever wants to.
Can I come?
Yes, bring your clarinet.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear that. What kind of music do you guys play? I want to make sure you can keep up with me.
So it's improvised music. It's all improvised music.
Oh, great, because I play random notes.
Yes, and that probably will work because it spans all sorts of genres. It is quite the show. It's led by a girl named Jules who makes the lyrics on the spot, and we kind of back her up. Yeah, she makes the lyrics on the spot. She's this like poet, very spiritual girl. She really taps into the energy of the night and creates songs out of it. And I back them up on keys, and sometimes I shout things.
And sometimes
I shout. Sometimes I'll just be like, woo! Or just, I'm like her hype man, but not really at all. So.
Would you like to give any shout outs at this time?
Yes, I would. Shout out to UFO Tofu. They're a Jersey Shore-based band. They'll be playing shows starting in December. Check them out. They're playing at the Pony. They're playing at the Saint, all in Asbury Park. Also like to shout out Collective Man. They're playing Friday night at the Brighton Bar in Long Branch. They're going to be playing with... I believe it's the lead singer of the Misfits. I don't know. It's a big name. It's going to be cool. Yeah.
That sounds pretty freaking cool.
It's going to be fun, yeah.
Dude, Ethan Frio, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
That was awesome, man. Thank you very much. All right. Stick around, everybody, because coming up in just a minute, we got J. George Estrella, and later, some country music from J.Antonette. There's so many J's, I can't keep my head straight. But first, just to wet your whistle, here is... I think wet your whistle, wet your appetite, wet something. Here's a music video from J.Antonette off her album Lollipops and Daggers, Let Me Love You.
Lay your head on my you miss, boy, I'll take care of you. And if that stress gon' mess you up, I'll take care of you. When you're tired of playing so tough, boy, I'll take care of you. Let me love you. Let me love you. Let me love you. Let me love you. I feel like a fool, shadow dancing in the dark. High up the moon, draw you closer to my star. Let me love you. Let me love you. Game's been on like 24 hours. I'll take that hit for you. Ain't no need to sober up. Just one more drink or two. Let's just spin and lay in bed. I'll recover you. We don't need a fight for the makeup sex. Boy, I'll take care of you. Let me love you. Let me love you. Let me love you. Let me love you. I feel like a fool, shadow dancing in the dark. High up the moon, draw you closer to my stars. Let me love you. Let me love you. Baby, I know you've been hurt before. By the closing door, you can't take no more. Let the fear subside when the stars collide. For the last time, I feel like a fool, shadow dancing in the dark. High up the moon, draw you closer to my stars. I feel like a fool, shadow dancing in the dark. High up the moon, draw you closer to my stars. Baby, let me love you. Oh, baby, let me love you. Oh, baby, let me love you. Oh, baby, let me love you.
Jay, come on, you gotta, come on, yeah, you got this, pal. You got this. What? No. What? One sec. Come on. No, you gotta. This is.
Introduce me.
No. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm welcome for J. George Estrella. Woo!
Thank you. How's everyone doing tonight?
Real good.
What I'd like right now is you guys, if there's something you want out of life, just one thing, the first thing that comes to mind, I want you to shout it out.
Money.
Cookies.
What is that?
Money.
What, you want cookies?
Cookies.
Yeah, you want money, right?
Yeah,
you do.
hold on, dollar.
What do you want?
Everybody.
His money.
You want his money?
Wait, which ones?
What if I told you, right, that I can get you money? I can get you cookies. I can get you all the things you want out of life and more.
Yeah.
Right? Wow. How's that sound? You guys like that? Hold on a second. Forgot. I need this later because you're gonna see this is gonna come into play later. I'll give a little background on myself before we get started, because by the end of this presentation, you guys are gonna feel rejuvenated. Your brain capacity, your brain power is gonna go from 10%. You ready for this? All the way to 15%. What do you guys say? You guys ready?
Yeah.
So a little background for myself. My name is J. George, and I am the owner of a very successful startup company. Last year, we made over $500,000 in revenue. This year, we're closing out at a $1.2 million evaluation. The reason I bring that up is because I compare it to the year I had in 2013. When I first came to New York City, I only had $18 in my pocket. Luckily for me, I was connected to the internet. And I was able to access my PayPal account, which had more than enough money to get me by. But it wasn't the money. It wasn't just the money. I had help from a mentor, someone that I grew to call a friend. You might know him as High Power CEO Mark Cuban. And at the end of this presentation, I am going to play for you a very special voicemail that Mark Cuban left me that gave me the 5 keys to success. I want to take a second to talk to you guys about mind control. Wake up, guys. Wake up. Hey, wake up. America, wake up. Television, radio, newspaper, mainstream media controls you. But you want to know something? You control social media. I use the internet because I'm not afraid. A common business tactic is to always create new strategies. And I'm going to get into some more of the I'm going to get into more of the business strategy. Hold on. And right now I'm going to get into more. I have a bunch of here. Right now I'm going to get into a bunch more business strategies that will help. Right now we're going to go into some more key business strategies. There's some key business tactics that will lead you to the 5 keys to success. Jesus. Oh, no. Okay. In conclusion. Okay. What are the 5 keys? When do we use them? How do we use them? Let's figure it out. Here's a fact. It takes a human approximately 252 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Not everyone can handle lactose. Okay, so all right. So here we go. This is how we're going to get into it because we're just going to get right to it. Why would I tell you the 5 keys to success when Mark Cuban himself can say it for me? So let me just. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is this voicemail that Mark Cuban left to me in 2013 that made me go from a millionaire to, well, I'm still a millionaire.
On our fucking kids.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Listen, you scumbag. I saw that you just got back from Costa Rica. You better pay the child support that you owe.
So there we have it, the 5 keys to success. And the reason we have there's 5 keys is because we have 5 fingers on each hand. Thank you. That's been my time.
J. George Estrella!
I didn't mean to leave a mess. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. We had people to clean that up.
Thank you.
That was so informative.
I hope you guys. We're all entrepreneurs of our own brand.
I feel ready to conquer the. Darn it! Nah, it's better when you do it. That was. I've gotten to host this guy on different shows before, and I've never gotten to actually see the act because I'm always backstage running around like a crazy person. I was so glad I finally got to watch it this time. That's terrific.
Thank you.
That's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
How long you been doing your shtick, your bit?
I've been doing stand-up for almost 10 years now.
That's a long time. What?
What?
How do you know I was gonna...
No. What? Did we just?
I think. No.
Oh. Okay. So no, I had no. It's never been as consistent as I'd like it. I've been doing stand-up on and off, but I between I do stand-up comedy and I also do wrestling as well. I'm a professional wrestler, as you know.
I do know. I've seen him do it, and he is destructive.
And I've done that. So I've been doing that for almost 5 years now. That takes up most of my time.
What is your stage name?
The Unpredictable J. George.
That certainly is.
I have to live up to it, you know, and it goes hand in hand with comedy. So you get a little bit of that flavor everywhere you go.
You ever like break someone over your knee and then tell a knock joke?
No, I should do that though.
That'll take them for a loop for
I
sure.
love it.
That's you're welcome. There's your 6th key to success right there. Where are you from originally?
I was actually born in Manhattan, in Washington Heights, New York City.
Yeah, Washington Heights.
Hello.
And where do you live now?
I live in Newbridge, New Jersey.
Newbridge, New Jersey. Give it up for all of our viewers in Newbridge.
That's right.
Sounds fancy, Newbridge.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They have a belt whooping league.
A belt whooping league.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Is that like?
Yeah, the belts. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
They also have a pant whooping league too, which is like it's like when you do cue ball, stick ball, when you know whatever.
8-ball?
Yeah. No, but I'm saying it's like a more, it's a safer version of the belt whooping league because you're getting whipped with pants and not belts.
So tell me, what's the first time you ever did your act?
It was actually for my friend had a heavy metal band. A bunch of them were in it, and I thought, you know what people would love to see before they listen to screaming heavy metal music? Some
Is how to be a
offbeat.
success.
Yeah, some offbeat comedy from your boy.
That's you. What like was it like a real dark club with a lot of black and leather and just like piercings? And
It was
tattoos?
it was a bunch of people that we all went to school with and stuff, and it was a bit more of a tame scene, but it was still an interesting vibe for sure.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
That leading up to metal, that would have there's got to be something. So what do you do when you're not wrestling or motivating people?
I'm freelance. I do a lot of different. Not that serious as much of other people because I kind of have. I'm a jack of all trades. So I do a little graphic design, a little video editing, but I mostly I'm an editor, so I do like edit educational documents and stuff of that nature. Different documents and stuff.
That sounds so gentle.
Yeah, I know it does, right? It's more of a that's what kind of gets the mind at ease at the end of the night, after trying to figure out weird things to do.
Well, you certainly inspired us to do some weird things.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you tell us, who inspired you to be a comedian and a wrestler? Like, is there one, multiple, like what? How?
One of the biggest, I guess, that brings both worlds together is obviously Andy Kaufman. He did a little bit of wrestling, he did a little bit of comedy. And in the same vein, should have corrected myself earlier. I don't consider myself a stand-up comedian. I'm a song and dance guy. I like to do different acts, and I just felt uncomfortable being that traditional, hey, my kid pooped himself today. I always felt weird being that kind of
Do you have a kid that poops himself?
I don't have a kid.
So no one's pooping themselves?
No one around me is pooping themselves.
Talk to me after the show.
Yeah.
And how about for wrestling?
For wrestling, I goes from Kane was like the first guy that really sucked me into the world of it and made me want to be a wrestler. I always wanted to be a wrestler since I was 10 years old. And then, guys like Ric Flair, Eddie Guerrero were always huge inspirations.
All right. Well, J. George.
All right. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you very much for coming on our show. Yeah, you set that right there. Great job, man. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our next act, country music, all the way from the wild, wild Westchester. Give it up for J.Antonette.
Hey, how you doing? What's new? It's been about a month or two. Now you're reaching out. You said blocking you has got to you, and I'm the crazy.
Times have changed. You tried to save me for a rainy day, a few years too late. To hear the words so sweet from you, I'm not sorry, I don't miss you too. You're a losing game, and I am not the same. When I don't give a damn, you say you miss me, you say you love me. You ain't up in your mind that we can't make this work, and you don't get to be my friend. So hello, goodbye, at the end. You really think that I still want you? Heart slices through the bourbon on your breath. And I know I had to do it, 'cause your follow through is falling through the cracks. I don't give a damn. You say you miss me, you say you love me, and you made up your mind that we can't make this work, and you don't get to be my friend. I don't give a damn. You say you miss me, you say you love me, and you made up your mind that we can't make this work, and you don't get to be my friend. So I don't wanna be your friend. So hello, goodbye, the end. Thank you so much. We're gonna go. That's my single coming out called "Hello Goodbye," and we're gonna do another song for you that David and I actually wrote. We've never done this live before, so you guys, this is the first time, and it is called and it's called "Overdue." I don't even care. I don't wanna pick up my phone. I don't wanna think of you every time I hear a song on the radio.
Yeah! J.Antonette, everybody! And David Cordero? Yeah. David Cordero on the guitar. Oh, man, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Well done, both of you.
That was our first time doing that one. Give me some love.
Right here live on the brick wall. I'm going to give you that.
Oh, that sounds
And then
great.
you're going
Okay.
to talk into that. and then
Wonderful.
we're going to have a conversation.
I do
That's how
love
we do.
conversations.
Well, terrific.
Terrific.
You can get in on this too. Yeah,
Yeah, come over here.
Let's do this together. Oh, you can use that mic, this mic, and then you use that, and I'll use this. Okay, you can hear everybody. We will all be heard. It's gonna be terrific. You are originally from Utica, New York,
Utica, New York. Yeah.
and now you live in Westchester.
Yes.
You are not from Utica, New York.
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
I am from Fortaleza, Ceará, Brazil.
Okay. I was like, I
That's
don't know.
way more fancy.
you everything. Okay, I heard of that
gave you
one.
everything.
That's great, man. And so when did you start singing country music? Because there's not a whole lot of country singers that come from New York.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of funny. I am actually a former pop singer and songwriter. And when we were writing this new EP called Paper Trail, it just naturally happened that I happened to write like 6 country songs. But
swimming
country
around
has
in your
always
head,
been in
you
my
couldn't get-
roots.
yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I grew up listening to like Dixie Chicks, Reba McEntire.
Okay.
I mean, I love music of all kinds, but it kind of just happened.
And your first big break was with a bit of
Yes, Melissa Etheridge. Yeah.
We've heard of her.
Yeah.
We've heard of her.
You know,
Working.
Melissa.
I call her Mel.
Mel. Yeah.
She doesn't call me anything because she doesn't know who I am. What were you doing with Melissa Etheridge?
I was a backup singer for one of her tours.
That's pretty freaking
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty awesome.
And so when did you start writing music?
Oh my gosh, I've been writing music since I was a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have like a notebook and sit in the backyard and write little songs and stuff. So I've been writing for a really long time.
You said you used to be a pop singer-songwriter. Now you're a country singer. What? I don't know.
I'm still it's still crossover. So it's like country pop music. Yeah.
What to you makes it? What makes it country for you? Like you say, it's different from other country out there. You have you've got this whole New York does country thing going on.
That is my little movement I've started. It's called New York Does Country because I think that there is this misconception that when you think country, you think cowboy boots, big belt buckles, a southern accent.
I think that.
You do. And the first thing I started noticing when I was like, oh, I'm going to do this country EP, they're like, are you moving to Nashville? Are you going to Texas? How are you going to make it in New York? And I'm like, guys, there are tons of talented writers and singers and, guitar players and instrumentalists that can totally do country. And, don't put us in a box,
You are carving out a niche for yourself.
Like, I love
Badass.
cowboy boots and that kind of stuff, but I'm wearing my little Nikes right now. So
Did you?
it's like I could have gone full on country on you.
You could have, but most of the time the camera doesn't even show your shoes.
Well,
so
it's
on
New
stage-
York Does Country. It's New York Does Country tonight.
Okay. Oh, hey! Look
Oh,
at
see? So I don't have to wear cowboy boots all the time.
that. How does your mom feel about your act?
My mom loves my act. My mom actually does not like country music at all,
No.
but she loves me. So now she does. And
So
also,
now she has to love country music.
yeah, and
my mom loves country
Does
music.
she?
I never listened to a whole lot of it, but like she went on a country music cruise.
well, she should come to my EP release show on December 11th at 8 p.m. at Rockwood Music Hall.
I will have her do that. Rockwood Music Hall. Man,
Yeah.
everybody on this show goes through Rockwood.
Yeah, it's legendary. But going back to my mom, the only thing she has to say about my whole act and stuff is that she tells me I have to stop cursing.
Why the fuck do you have to stop cursing?
I don't know. She's batshit crazy.
Right? Whatever. Well, no, not cursing allowed on
No.
the Emmer effing brick wall.
Yeah.
As we like to say. So what? How long have you been working on this album for now?
We started writing some songs in the beginning of this year, and then I went on a trip in August, and that kind of brought out some things in me, and then I came back all rejuvenated, and I was like, I'm gonna write this EP. It's gonna be great. And David and I wrote a couple songs together, and I have a couple other amazing co-writers on the record, so I'm really excited.
And how did you and David start playing together?
You want to answer?
Are you really gonna go there?
Get
Yeah,
in
the
here,
answer.
David.
Go ahead.
Come
Get on
man.
in there.
You're a part of this act.
You are a part of this
No,
act.
we met through a common friend who recommended me to play with her when she was playing in a venue in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And then since then.
Cover songs.
Yeah, cover songs.
Yeah.
And well, she already had some songs written by then.
Yeah. But I don't think it was.
Yeah,
Nothing was really.
You sent me, and I really liked them.
Oh well, thanks.
Yeah.
You heard it first here, kids.
Yeah, and since then, like she's been, like, we've been playing together, mostly cover music, and it's like an honor and a pleasure to finally be part of the J.Antonette.
Oh, David.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I got it.
So sweet. Good job.
You don't have a lot of country western music over in Brazil, or at least not our kind. I'm sure you got your own.
No, there is a genre in Brazil called sertanejo, and it's our country music, but it's not what gets played a lot in where I'm from. Where I'm from is a different genre, but there is some.
So did you learn to play more country music style through working with J.Antonette?
No,
Or you already had it in
I
your-
had it, like, well, I always listened to international music back. My father is a music lover and always listened to a variety of genres, and then I got introduced to pretty much everything that you can possibly think.
And David is incredible. When I brought a song to him and I said, I have this idea for this country song, and like I really just think you're gonna love it. He's just like, okay. So he came over and he listened to it, and all of a sudden he starts playing, and it's like perfect. It's like exactly what I felt in my body and my head.
And you're just like, stop it. Stop. Get out of my head.
Get out of my head. No, and he just totally did, what was right. It felt good,
When it's right, it's right.
When it's right, it's right.
You just know. What was your favorite part about touring with Melissa Etheridge? That's pretty cool.
It is super cool, and there was tons of really cool things about it. I guess, I know this is going to sound super cheesy, but I kind of found out that I wanted to be the front person in a band, and I struggled with like stage fright, and I got nervous in the beginning of this performance too, even though I sing all the time. So
You don't
she
seem
taught me
like you
that
have stage
basically.
fright.
She would be like, plant your feet, be confident, and it was like a really life-changing thing for me.
Learn stage presence with Melissa Etheridge.
So beautiful.
That's freaking cool, man.
What have you learned from the brick wall?
What have I learned from? Oh, Jesus. What? Nobody asks me questions.
I am the new host.
That's not how they. All right. I have learned that you never know what's going to happen on live television, and that sometimes everything goes off without a hitch, and sometimes you shit your pants and you have to pretend like you're wearing clean pants. And I'll never let you know the state of my pants. You will never figure it.
I think we would be able to know.
But
Well,
they,
I don't know.
at home,
Oh, at home, okay,
they
yes.
wouldn't smell it.
Oh! Too much. Too much.
Okay, no, I've learned live
Live
TV, everybody. I never thought that I would be hosting anything. I've never had stage fright as an actor.
Oh, okay.
But now, like doing this scares the bejesus out of me.
I mean, you're really good at it, though.
I'm okay, thanks.
I mean, you have to be able. It's like improv, really.
Don't even say that word.
What it is.
Improv. It's terrifying to me.
I can't act, but I think I'd be okay at improv.
You can give it a shot.
I mean, how
Take
to-
classes, they're a little expensive, but there's no pressure whatsoever. You can suck all you want
I think
and
I would
no
just
one will judge you.
I would make everyone really uncomfortable.
That's what improv is.
Yeah.
That's
Is it?
That's what I'm afraid I do on this show all the time.
Yeah.
So, see, she knows. Anyway, do you have, if Melissa Etheridge were here right now,
Yeah.
what words of wisdom would she give the viewing audience at home? And if you can't think of what she would say, what would you tell the viewing audience at home?
Okay. So 2 questions then.
One or the other. It's
Okay,
up to you,
so-
Donna.
So what would she say? Wait, what is the question?
I don't even know.
No, what would Melissa Etheridge say to the audience? She would say something about like peace and love and like love each other and like everything's great and
All right.
because she's awesome, very spiritual.
And since
And
she's
then
not
I
here-
would just be like,
What's up? I'm going to make everyone real awkward right now and uncomfortable. And thanks for tuning in and listening. And isn't he great, though? Can we get a round of applause for this guy? No. Oh, my God. You guys. That is so sad. Well, I applaud you.
My crew, everybody. They love me so much. I have to go. You're the new host.
Hi, guys. Thank you for watching Brick Wall.
J.Antonette. Oh, hey, we have information. She's got a show upcoming that you should all go see.
You guys should check it out. Rockwood Music Hall, December 11th at 8 p.m.
She's going to drop some albums on
I'm going to drop it like it's hot with an awesome 6 or 7 piece band. I don't know which yet.
That's a lot of pieces.
It's a lot, but we have banjo. We have all live instrumentation.
David, you're going to be there.
David's going to be there.
I friggin' hope you're going to be there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Spectacular.
I'm going to bring you. You're in the group.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. That is our show. If you liked it, then tell us on Facebook and share with your friends and follow us on PATV at PATV Brickwall and contact us at patvbrickwall@gmail.com. I want to thank our guests so much. Ethan Freya, come on up. Give it up for Ethan Freya. And J. George Estrella. Yeah! Damn. Yeah! And one big hearty handshake for you as well, sir. And J.Antonette. Thank you very much. David Burnett. No, big round of applause.
I'm kidding.
Everybody take a bow, because this was a hell, or no, everybody do it by yourselves. I don't care. Bow on your own. This has been the Brick Wall. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. I just made that up.